Hello everyone, welcome to the Star Wars Vault. If you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to see new Star Wars videos every week.
Hey guys, today we are going to do a fun video of ranking all 6 episodes of the Obi Wan Kenobi series. These of course are my humble opinions, and I can't wait to see all of your rankings to compare. So as we get started, I am ranking my list from worst to best with brief explanations for each placement. Beginning in 6th place, I have Part 4 ranked as the worst episode in the series. Probably the fans' most critical episode, I have Part 4 in last place for very important reasons. First, it's just too damn short. 37-minute runtime, and that's with intro and credits, so actual content-wise, it's barely 30 minutes, which is comparable to a regular TV show episode. A ton of people have labeled it as filler, and at least in my opinion, I have to agree. The story doesn't move at all in the overall show. It's almost a repeat of Part 2 as Obi-Wan goes on a mission to rescue Leia. Tala smacking the stormtrooper in his helmet looks fairly cringe, and Reva has a lot of screen time with little character development. I still enjoy the episode, and I enjoy the Obi-Wan and Vader scenes, but hey, one of these 6 had to be the last, and to me it's no doubt Part 4. Moving to 5th place, we have Part 2. Part 2 has a lot of cool moments, such as the 501st clone trooper at the beginning, Obi-Wan meeting Leia and having to use the Force to save her from a fall. Old Ben referencing Padme to Leia was stellar. The highlight is the ending with Obi-Wan's realization of Anakin's survival, and of course, Vader's back to tank scene. Reva's gutting of the GI is a weird surprise, but honestly at the time, I didn't mind the scene. I knew he would return later on. Her revealing to Obi-Wan about his former apprentice wasn't ideal. I still love this scene, but I understand why many would be upset that she was the one who told Kenobi. Especially because when the episode aired, everyone's like, how the hell does she know this? Once again, I like the episode, but not enough to raise it out of 5th place. Coming in 4th place is Part 1. This is a very good premiere episode as it recaps the prequels in the beginning and gives us an Order 66 scene right after. Getting to see Obi-Wan working a job on Tatooine and making a Jawa friend was fairly entertaining. The nightmares of Anakin's tragedy haunting him was a cool look into, his 10-year stay on the sand planet, and seeing young Luke and Leia for the first time was also awesome. Bail Organa reaching to Old Ben for help and him going to dig out his and Anakin's lightsabers that he previously buried is almost what I expected. A very enjoyable episode. I also liked most of the Inquisitor scenes as they hunt for Jedi on Tatooine. Not too many wow moments, but also not much that went wrong that brings the rating down. It simply sets the series up. Now we're getting to the good stuff. In 3rd place is Part 3. The only thing I will knock on this episode is Reva somehow taking a phantom shortcut to capture Leia. We still aren't sure how she did this and why no one else could, figure this out. Everything from Vader being put together, Obi-Wan seeing Anakin in the distance like an eerie haunting, to the engagement between the two at the end was amazing. I do understand the setting wasn't the greatest spot for this duel, but if you will, I personally really didn't care, because all I could focus on was Vader and Kenobi meeting once again. The cruel and evil acts displayed by Darth Vader towards the town people was frightening, and him burning his old master in the fire to get his revenge was just incredible. There's no doubt he let him get away at the end, but it really didn't hurt my rating for this episode whatsoever. And now, the runner-up, this may surprise, it may be a real big surprise for some of you, but in 2nd place, I'm going to put Part 6, the finale. I could almost put this in 1st, but I have to go with my gut, This episode is fantastic. What a great ending to the series. I love Obi-Wan and Vader's fight, albeit I wish they used some prequel soundtracks for the duel. Darth Vader's helmet showing Hayden Christensen's face was beautiful, as well as his dialogue. Obi-Wan saying he is sorry, and of course, the Obi-Wan scream. Kenobi telling Leia about her parents was a tearjerker. Palpatine's cameo was dope, I love that scene. Obi-Wan meeting Luke and saying, hello there, and how could I not forget Qui-Gon's Force Ghost at the end? Everything was great, except Reva's ending. Why is she still alive? Why is she now the reason Luke Skywalker lives and grows up to save the galaxy? Again, in my opinion, her arc in this show is just too rushed, and that's why this episode comes in 2nd place. But finally, my number 1 spot, the best episode of Obi Wan Kenobi, is Part 5. I think you all know why I love this episode. The flashbacks did it for me, guys. I actually think the best lightsaber choreography in this show is with Anakin and Obi-Wan in their training. What a surprise, right? Why is it when Ewan and Hayden don their Jedi robes, they just become gods of swordsmen? The other great moments I think of Part 5 is Tala's death and sacrifice, Anakin's flashbacks to the temple with Reva, Vader force-pulling the ship, and Reva's fight with the all-powerful Sith Lord. Another reason why this is my number 1 episode is I believe it's the best installment of Reva's character. The acting was great, we got an explanation of how she knew Vader, although it wasn't the greatest, but I thought it was her moment to shine and show relevance here in Part 5. Being a youngling who survived Order 66, beautiful. Her surviving yet another stab wound from Anakin/Vader, not so beautiful. It just doesn't really make sense. I'm sure Master Qui-Gon has something to say about all this. But there you go, guys. There's my ranking of the Kenobi episodes. What did I get right, you know? What did I get wrong? What were your rankings of Part 1 through 6? Make sure you comment your rankings down below. Also, don't forget to give a thumbs up if you enjoyed my ranking video. You can find my social media links in the description. I appreciate all of the support, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video this weekend, and until then, may the Force be with you.